Hey, how you doing? I'm Vikram Deol, and I wanted to share a message today. I got out of the gym and I was thinking about some things, but a couple people brought up yesterday about being self-made and having to do everything on their own, and that they didn't have any help or they didn't have any support. And I guess some people were saying things about me. Oh, you grew up rich. Oh, your parents gave you everything. You've never worked a hard day in your life. Everything was so easy for you. Blah blah blah. And it got me thinking a little bit about mentors and coaches and all the people along the way who have helped me get to where I've been. Some people have done it accidentally. Some people have done it with intention behind it. Some were good. Some were negative. But nonetheless, every single person that I've talked to, literally every single person that I talked to, has told me that the reason why they're successful, and success to everybody means different things. Some people it means being a billionaire. Some people means having more than enough financial resources so that they can spend time with their family. Um, some people it's as long as their family has food on the table, but their family loves each other and cares about each other and is willing to help each other out. They don't care about money. So for everybody, success has a different definition. But they've all said they've had mentors. They've all said they've had coaches. They've all said they've had teachers along the way. They've had people that were influencers in their lives. I'm not talking about Instagram influencers who, have 50,000 followers but have never done anything in their lives. I'm talking about people who have actually really trained and helped teach them. Um, and I always used to say I can do it on my own. I'm self-made. Yes, my parents provided me an education. Yes, my parents gave me the opportunity to work very hard, and I didn't have to worry about some of the financial resources that some people had to growing up because my family heavily believed in education and they took care of my education. So yes, in that regards, I I was spoiled. However, as far as my work ethic goes, I learned that by watching my dad, my grandpa, and my mentors, people that I still value very highly today that are in their 60s, 70s, 80s, that will outwork a 20, 30, and 40-year-old. And those are the people that I look up to. And all of them are for different reasons. But to be self made doesn't necessarily mean that you did it on your own. And to be self made doesn't mean you have to continue to do it on your own. It means that you obviously are working hard to achieve your goals. You're working hard to get what you want. You're working hard to get the lifestyle you feel you deserve. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing it all by yourself. So, when I hear people throwing around the term "I'm self-made," I don't need anybody, I can do it on my own. Um, it reminds me of when I was a few years younger, and I think about if I really was doing it on my own, I wouldn't have had anybody to ask questions to. I wouldn't have had anybody to give me advice when I was, you know, being a donkey. I wouldn't have had anybody to say, "Hey Vic, try this instead of that," or "Hey, we've done that," or "Hey, when this happens, do this, this, and this." Um, and I'm pretty confident that you wouldn't either. So instead of us saying we don't need anybody to do it and we're self sufficient, I my message here is I want more mentors. I want more people to learn from. I want more people that have gone down the path that I'm going to and are doing the things that I want to do. And they've made the mistakes, and I'll make my own mistakes, obviously, but I don't want to make the same mistakes that they've made. And the cool thing about life is that unless you're trying to go to Mars and put a human in on the moon permanently, or do something like a electric car that's never been done, or a self-driving car which has never been done, everything that we are going to do that's going to provide us with the lifestyles that we want, that's going to provide us with the income goals that we want, the lifestyle goals we want, the family goals that we want, the relationship goals that we want, has been accomplished by somebody else before, and we just have to mimic and match what they've done. We don't have to go out and figure out what it takes to have a successful relationship. We can just read books about it. We can go to conferences about it. And we can ask other people who have successful relationships or businesses what cause them to have those relationships, and then all we have to do is model those. So I wish you guys all a wonderful day. Thanks for listening. Actually, I crush it, baby. Peace. Let's go.